Namaste. Hi there, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga, and thank you for joining me. Today's very special format is wall yoga. Now, if you've never practiced wall yoga before, you're in for a treat. You'll have the added addition of security, a wall behind you to help you feel into the postures in a way that maybe you never have in the past. I'm so glad you showed up today. For this session, you'll need a mat or a carpet. You'll need access to a wall. Now, if you have a picture hanging on your wall and you take it down, please be very mindful of any hooks or nails. You'll need a yoga block. Now, if you don't have a block, you can use a thick cushion from your sofa or from your bed. I'd like you to place the block just slightly in front of your wall, in the middle of your space. We'll be using it soon. And finally, a small hand towel from your kitchen or bathroom. It will help you to stay more comfortable when we lower down to the ground. Now that we're ready to get started, let's position ourselves against the wall. You might need to make some small micro adjustments throughout each posture. Feel free to do that so that you stay comfortable. You'll start with your feet hip distance apart, making the number 11. So your feet should be parallel. Now reach back behind you. And now gently lean your tush, your glutes, your butt back onto the wall. Your feet should be in front of you, but not reaching too far at all. You should feel comfortable. Now, draw your tailbone down towards your mat. You'll feel your lower back lengthen right away. Engage your abdominals so that you feel that your core muscles are starting to work. Now begin rolling up through your spine, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Widen your ribs, widen your shoulders, lengthen your neck, and tuck your chin just a little bit. Reach through the crown of your head. Lay your arms on the wall with your palms pointed back. Open up your fingers. So your knees should be slightly bent. And now I invite you to close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Exhale from your mouth. With your eyes closed, you are safely leaning against your wall. So much safety and security there. You could say to yourself, I am safe. Inhale. Exhale. As you become more aware of pressing into the wall, you envision your strength. Inhale. Exhale. I am strong. I am strong. I am safe. I am secure. Inhale. Exhale. Continue breathing deeply as you make the shift from your busy world to your quiet space here, from your external environment to the internal landscape where you could feel your muscles and your breath. You could hear your heart beating. This time is all about you. Very gently blink your eyes open. Stay connected to the wall with your core, but bring your hands to your heart. Press your thumbs into your sternum. Maybe you'll close your eyes again. Feel for your heartbeat. Open your eyes. Take your hands up over your head, right over your head, and now press your thumbs in towards the wall and reach your elbows back. Your hands will come over your head and back down to your heart. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, press back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You could wiggle your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press back. Now slide your elbows down towards your torso and then lift back up again. Keep your elbows connected to the wall as you slide through these snow angels. As you lift your arms up, you may have the mobility to stack your hands one on top of the other. Slide down, and now place the opposite hand on top. Slide down, opposite hand on top. 2 more times. Last one. Bring your palms together. Hands come back down to your heart. Relax your arms down. Notice how you feel that effort in your postural muscles, the back of your shoulders, maybe a little bit in your neck and upper back. You're strengthening all the muscles of your posture when you do those exercises, and good posture leads to confidence. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Draw your tailbone down once again and engage your core muscles. Hands come to your heart. Bring your hands up over your head. Press your thumbs back into the wall. Open your elbows wide and slide your elbows down. Continue to press your elbows into the wall and feel your postural muscles working for you. Now bring your fingertips to your rib cage. And now rotating through your shoulders, draw your knuckles to the wall. Press back. Hands come into your rib cage. Knuckles to the wall, press back. Right now we're using the wall as resistance. We typically use dumbbells for resistance. Now as you press into the wall, that's where you'll feel the effort. 2 more times. Strengthening the rotator cuffs of your shoulders. Last one. Now bring your hands out. Snow angel up. Your palms come together. Hands to your heart. Lower your hands down and just observe all that effort. You could wiggle through your knees, through your feet. Lift your heels up. You're fully supported. Place your feet down again. Now this time stretch your arms forward. Flip your palms down. Bring them to your thighs. Bring your palms to your thighs as you hinge forward from your hips. Now we're not just leaning against a wall. You're engaging. Reach your tailbone back. Reach the crown of your head forward. Engage your abdominals. Envision your strength. Envision all the support that you have. Now, lift your toes off the ground, just your toes. Slide your seat down a little bit. Slide your seat up. Slide down. Slide up. Now, if your knees are feeling tender, you can walk your feet forward a little bit towards the center of your room. Last time. Bend your knees, hands on thighs, hinge your body up, lean back and stand up. Wiggle out through your feet. Now we're going to take that a little bit lower. So be sure that you've got your block or your cushion, and you can use your block in its lowest position, medium, or high. I'll keep mine in high. Step your feet at least hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Place the block just forward of your feet. Now soften your knees, reach your arms forward, Slide down the wall a little bit. Hinge forward, place your hands on your thighs. And now walk down to the block. Now lift your tailbone high. Squeeze your thighs off your knees. Feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. Slide down. Slide up. I encourage you to let your head hang heavy. Notice the sensations of your butt sliding down and up the wall, increasing your range of motion a little bit more each time. Notice the sound and the feeling of your breath, exhaling each time you lift up. This time, hold your tailbone high. Hinge forward at your hips. Allow your head to hang heavy. Long, deep exhales as you relax here upside down. Allow your spine to decompress. Allow your legs to lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Walk your hands to your thighs. Hinge your body all the way up and lean against the wall. Lean back. Take a moment for a sense of relief to wash over your body now that you're upright again. Okay, now press your hand into the wall. You'll walk your feet just hip distance apart. And by the way, you can remove the block for now. So just hip distance apart. And then using your hands to support you, lean back onto the wall. And now we're coming down to a wall sit position. In other words, chair pose against the wall. So as you slide down, if your knees feel tender, walk your feet forward a little bit. Press your heels into the ground so that you don't slide away. Draw your navel towards the wall and press your energy, your strength into the wall behind you. Reach your arms out in front of you. Reach forward and simultaneously draw your shoulders back. Envision your strength. Envision your security. I am strong. Bring your hands to the wall. Hinge forward and press your body up. Pedal through your feet. So that dismount is really important. You're using your arm strength to help you come out of the chair pose. Okay? Let's try a different version. Reach back with your hands. Lower back onto the wall. Slide down. Secure yourself. And now squeeze your knees together, an added layer of security. Bring your hands to your heart, elbows high, and now twist to your right. Press your right elbow into the wall, an added layer of security. Inhale, exhale. Return to center, press your hands, stand up, pedal. Let's do that again on the other side. Reach back with your hands. Lean onto the wall. Slide down, knees together. Squeeze in for your added layer of security. Draw your navel towards the wall. Engage, be secure. Hands to your heart, elbows high. And now twist to your left. Press your elbow into the wall. Inhale. Exhale. Return to the center, knees wide, hands onto the wall, and press your body up. Wow, I really feel that on my thighs. I hope you do too. Step a little bit closer to the wall. Step wider than your hips. Turn your toes out. Lean against the wall once again, and this time we'll slide down to goddess pose. Now you could bring your hands behind you and notice all the space that you have between your lower back and the wall. And now draw your navel down and engage your abdominals so you try to minimize that space. Once you do, you'll feel your core muscles engage, and hello inner thighs. We won't be here long. Use your hands on your inner thighs and press your knees apart. Goddess pose. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Hands to thighs. Press yourself back up. Turn your toes forward and press off the wall. Step your feet close together. And your feet should be only about 6 inches away from the wall. Now lean back onto the wall again. Place your left foot in the middle of your space and grab onto the ground with your toes so that you have roots growing out of your toes and out of your foot. Now we're moving on to tree pose. So you can bring your heel right up to your ankle bone and allow your knee to drop off to the side, or a little more challenging, bring your foot to your lower leg. If you'd like even more intensity, and this is not a competition, you could bring your foot up to your thigh. So you choose the version of tree pose that's best for you. Try to keep your hips connected to the wall. And now arms flat. And press yourself off the wall. Press into 2 hands. Feel your triceps, the tops of your arms firing up. Inhale. Exhale. I am strong and I am stable, just like a tree. Lower your body back to the wall. Allow your foot to slide down. That might be a very different version of tree pose for you. Bring your right foot into the center of your space and find your roots. Use your toes to grip the ground. You can simply fold your foot and allow your knee to drop off. Stand up very tall and proud. Or you could slide your foot up to your lower leg, or slide your foot all the way up to your thigh. The choice is yours. Position yourself. Engage your core, shoulders back, you're standing tall. Press your palms into the wall. Stay connected. As you're standing tall like a tree, draw your tailbone down towards the floor. Press your palms into the wall. Feel your arms working, your shoulders widening. Put a smile on your face. Inhale. And exhale. Lean back onto your wall. Slide your foot down. And then just pedal out through your feet. Now you're seeing how useful this wall can be to help you with your postures, to give you that added layer of security and strength. Let's move through a warrior series. So turn towards your left and place your left foot against the wall. So the pinky edge of your foot should be right in the corner. Place your hand on the wall and then take a few steps out so that you're nice and wide. Yep, so feet wider than your hips, and then pivot your front foot. So now your foot is pointed towards the middle of the room, and you could press into a nice low warrior pose. Take a few steps, make the micro adjustments that you need to, and then bring your hands to your heart and twist forward and side a few times. Get your rib cage moving away from your hips. Notice how stable your hips are now that you've got your foot against the wall. Turn towards your front foot and reach your arms forward. Now you might notice that your right arm is a lot longer than your left arm. Start to reach forward with your left fingers. If you feel safe, close your eyes and notice how this posture feels as you reach forward with your left fingers. Try to create a memory of this posture now so that you can recreate it when you don't have the wall. Open your eyes and big cartwheel up and over with your left arm. Press your palm into the wall as you reach forward with your front hand. The warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Now use your back hand to help you bring your shoulders over your hips. Maybe you'll close your eyes and create a memory of how this exercise feels. Stretch your arm up and over your head for the peaceful warrior with lots of support behind you. Inhale, exhale. Sweep your arm forward, palms together. Turn your shoulders towards your front leg. And now hinge forward from your hips. Reach your fingers back behind you. Notice the support behind you and tuck your chin. This is the humble warrior. Inhale, exhale. Hinge your body up, reach to the wall. Pivot your front foot into the center. Reach out far with your front arm, and now we'll practice our dismount. Press into the wall. Step your inside foot towards your outside foot. Star pose. Just take a second to catch your balance and then push yourself up and relax down. I was only kidding with star pose. It just felt a little fancy. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Now you might be turning away from me, so just listen to my cues and pardon me for turning my back to you. Your right foot comes in. Take a nice wide step out, and then pivot your left foot towards the middle of the room. Find a good, strong, secure position. Bring your hands to your heart, elbows high, and twist forward and back a few times. Notice how it feels to move your rib cage away from your hips. Your hips are stable because your back foot is on the wall. And now twist towards your front foot and reach your arms out. Notice that your left arm feels so much longer than your right arm. So start to reach, stretch with your right arm. Wow. I bet this feels a lot different than when you practice it warrior one on the floor without the wall, right? Make a little memory of this sensation so that you can use it next time you're in class without a wall. Cartwheel your arm up and over. Find your warrior two. Reach forward and simultaneously press back. Feel the opposition. And use the back wall to help you stack your shoulders over your hips. There's a lot of learning going on when we have the wall. Now stretch your front arm up and back, up and back. It's the peaceful warrior. Now stretch your front arm forward again. Bring your hands to your heart. Rotate your body and hinge forward from your hips. Simultaneously press your foot into the wall. I am strong. I am secure. Sweep your arms back and tuck your chin. The humble warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge back up. Reach for the back wall. Your front foot pivots. And now dismounting off the back wall. Step your feet together. Star pose. Just kidding. And when you're ready, press and hold. I hope you had fun with that warrior flow. Let's lower down to the floor together. One hand on the wall, slowly bend down. Take your time, there's no rush at all. And once you get down to the ground, take your towel, fold it, and place it underneath your knees. Now I'd like you to fold your toes under and slide your feet towards the wall. See if you can press your heels into the wall. Come into a tabletop. Inhale, And as you exhale, engage your core muscles and lift your knees off the floor. Lower your knees back down. Draw your tailbone under to modified cat. So you're scooping your belly, drawing your tailbone down. You'll feel some nice length in your lower back. And then lengthen your spine. Walk your hands up. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders. Stretch up overhead and widen your arms in a big V. V like victory. Exhale. Press your hips forward, forward, forward. Engage your seat and then reach your thumbs towards the wall. Your eyes are just gently gazing up, not dropping your head back, just a gentle tilt in your neck. Feel the whole front side of your body stretching open. And now reach back up, sweep your hands down. Hands back to the floor for one more knee hover. Inhale. Exhale, hover your knees off the ground. You can stay here or walk your hands forward to high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands back. Lower your knees to the floor. And lean back to your heels. Now you can move your toes so that your feet are flat. And just gently flap your feet out one at a time. Some gentle little circulation taps. Sitting back onto your heels, feel free to place a block underneath your seat if that feels most comfortable. We won't be here long. And then press your elbows into the wall, just your elbows with your palms up. Now turn your thumbs towards the ceiling. Lovely. Draw your heart forward as you simultaneously press back. Tilt your chin just a little bit. Feel your chest opening. Inhale. And exhale. And gently relax. Shake your hands out. Roll your neck. Fantastic. Okay, I've got one more posture for you. You can remove this block if you placed it there. You can remove the towel. So we're going to move so that we're laying on the ground with our legs up the wall. All right? So the best way to get down here is to lay down on your side. And then your top leg will come up the wall. And then you'll do a giant cartwheel. When was the last time you did a cartwheel? This is a nice safe cartwheel on the wall. So scoot towards the wall so that your butt and your thighs are touching the wall. And then bring your feet together and allow your knees to open up very wide. Gravity will just take over as your feet slide down, and you can place your hands on your inner thighs and press your knees towards the wall. I love this posture when I'm on my back. I hope you do too. Typically when we're sitting upright, the butterfly position might be a little bit challenging, but in this case with the wall and gravity, it gives us an opportunity to really open up our hips. Envision your support, envision your strength. You could rock your head from side to side and just exhale. Now soften your hands and slide your hands underneath your knees. Help your legs all the way up the wall. And now flex your ankles as hard as you can. Press through your heels a lot and spread your toes as wide as you can. Keep pressing. Keep spreading your toes. Inhale. Exhale, press, press, press through your heels. Spread your toes very wide. And now, relax. Open your arms up wide. Palms open to the sky. Soften your legs just a little bit. In this position, legs up the wall, you'll find relaxation and detoxification. This is one of the most restorative postures we can put our bodies in. So this will be the last posture of the class today. I encourage you to stay here in this posture for 3 to 5 minutes after the video ends. Just breathing deeply and affirming yourself. You could say to yourself, self, I'm proud of you. You showed up today. You breathed deeply. You reclaimed your strength and your security. You affirmed yourself. Self, you're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. It was an honor and privilege to be your guide. Yeek, Foxy. And I hope you had a good experience with me. If you did, please come back. Let's do more of this together.